Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Stacey, and on this channel I talk about planning, stationery, journaling, all of that lovely stuff. So if you are interested, then please feel free to stick around. And yeah, let's get into it. Today I just wanted to do a little flip through slash chatty catch up of what I've been using so far this year. So we are in week 3 of the year, and I'm just settling into a lot of my planners, so I just thought I'd give you a little update of where I'm at with them. This won't be a comprehensive list of everything. I'm not going to show you my home journal like planner thing, and I'm not going to show you like my tarot planner. I will actually have a little bit of tarot stuff in here, but I won't be showing you the planner for it, and things like that, so just be aware of that. Okay, so first things first, I want to talk about this one because this is my newest, I don't know what I'm calling this, like my little everyday carry, I guess. It's my little like keep it with me is like my brain dump type one, and I showed you this in my last video and it's doing so well. It's getting really nicely softer, and I don't know, I think it's doing really well so far. I'm really impressed with it. I'm currently just using this free pen we got with the Hobonichi 2025 launch at the moment, purely because it has all the different colours and stuff. So if I want to underline something in a different colour to make it stick out, then that's just a really useful pen to do that with. There's not much different in here from what I showed you last week, so this will be really quick. Oh, I've just added some stickers and stuff from, I want to say Colour Cafe. Is that? Yeah. This one's I think from Temu that my husband got me, and these are from a gorgeous little Etsy shop. Actually, I don't know what it's called. I need my glasses for that. HR Handmade. These are really cute, and I got like a bundle of stuff from this lady. Really gorgeous stuff. Yeah, nothing hugely different, just a few notes, and I'm still using this for my crochet pattern that I'm currently working on. So yeah, really enjoying the size of this actually. I may make a bigger one later on down the line, but right now this is the perfect size for me to just chuck in my handbag on the go. So that's what I'm using that for. Obviously, oh, the cat's decided to join us. Obviously I'm still using my Weeks. This is the Tragan cover, Tragan, I never know how to say that. I say Tragan, so that's what I'm going to say for now, with the miso paper patch on it and a little coffee charm that I made. And what do I have in here? I don't actually, I think of these little tabs. Yes, actually I need to move some of these. I want to use these ones for my Paris journal. But yeah, I just keep little tabs and things in here. Little, what are these ones? Iconic and Midori, and these are Midori as well. There we go. This is actually handy for pens and things as well. I just don't use it for that at the moment. I've stayed very much the same basically. Inside here nothing really has changed because it works for me. Inside we have a little pocket full of mini stickers from like Colour Cafe and Lethbridge paper. So it's like little tracking dots or whatever you want to call them, little mini icons. I need to use these actually this week. I'm trying to keep an eye on the weather a little bit more. I think it helps with my mood if I'm more aware. Sorry, the cat has just decided to start chasing his tail. I got this gorgeous S from Wild Bird. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure it's called Wild Bird. It's in here. Because I meant to message her back, so this is my little reminder. Yeah, this is Cat at Wildbird on Etsy, and I love her stuff. She's got some beautiful stickers. So that's one of hers, and I can't actually remember I got this. This was just a download that I laminated years ago. So I will talk about this in a bit more detail in one of my other journals, but my word for the year is metamorphosis, which I bought a whole bundle of things that are similar to and to remind me of that from, it was that HR handmade lady, I think. I'll link everything down below to remember, and if I do remember in the editing process, I'll pop it on the screen as well. But I got a few pieces of like, this is like cardstock with a beautiful holographic moth on it, and again I'm just using it as like a little bookmark, which just reminds me, just little reminders, doesn't have to say the word, but just little reminders everywhere I'm trying to do for this year. Metamorphosis for me means that I'm currently feeling like I'm the squidgy gelatinous mess in the cocoon, and I'm hoping that this year is the year that I bloom and grow and exit the cocoon and emerge to live as a beautiful butterfly or whatever. So we'll see about that, but that's the plan. For January, I've just used a few of these little stickers. These are, I want to say Mindwave. I think they're Mindwave stickers. In the back here, I got them from Miso Paper, but they are, yeah, Mindwave. So I got this one and this one because we love celebrating Lunar New Year in my house. We are big fans, and we usually just do like a nice meal or something. Yeah, and so I got these gorgeous little stickers for because this year is the year of the snake. I've just added a few. I'm going to add a few more, but it will be, I just want to make sure I've got enough space for everything else first. Let's see. So I did decorate fairly well throughout November. I didn't really in November, no. I started decorating the pages and using it a bit in December. Not hugely, just a little bit, just some cute little, I think this is when I first started properly using it. And yeah, I'm actually really enjoying just decorating it a little bit each week, making sure I've got enough space. This is a very, very busy week of to-dos, and I actually haven't put all of the things I need to do down here in here, so that's today's job. Speaking of tarot before, I'll put a little clip over this, but I am currently trying to just pull a weekly tarot card for fun, basically, and just to kind of learn a bit more. I don't know, I've always been around people that have used tarot cards and have played with tarot, I guess, and I enjoy it when I do it, and I do have a little journal that I've kind of turned into that now, where I do like 6-month spreads and stuff. But I got this small little light seers deck. I'll just show you because it's just a really pretty deck, but they're so small compared to normal size tarot cards, which I really like. And yeah, so I got this, and I thought, you know, it's nice to have on my desk and just pull one for the week and just have a bit of fun with it, and just, it kind of gives, it's more like a way of connecting to myself than anything else. So that's what I do. I pull a card, and then I just write it in here just as a little kind of reminder if I want to look back and think, okay, what was on this week. and I would usually like write down the full description in this. This is like my tarot book now, which I do like my 6-week spread, 6-month spreads in. I'll do a spread and then I'll put the stickers in, and then I'll write about it. And I like that because this is just big enough to fill out the 6-month spread in. But the weekly ones I've written down in a couple of different places. One of those places is this one, and another place is like my personal journal. So I haven't quite figured out where I'm going to do that, because it just doesn't, my tarot book is more like my 6-month spread, kind of like deep work kind of thing, whereas this just is more like just a little bit of fun, I guess. And I don't know, maybe I'll start doing it, maybe I'll start doing it in my gratitude journal. I'm not sure, we'll see. It does, I think it more fits in like my normal journal more than anything, but then sometimes I think it's quite nice to have in this like everyday carry, because I can just refer to it if I'm out and about and I think, oh, this happened and I wonder if that had anything to do with the tarot cards, and to kind of try and match it up, if you like. I then have it with me. So yeah, I don't know, we'll see. That's a work in progress. Yes, so I do need to finish filling this out, but I'm really enjoying being in a fresh one, actually. And I'm quite enjoying, see, this is another, I don't know if you can actually see this. This is another one of these like metamorphosis type things from the same seller. It's a little bookmark that I've kept in here. And in the back I've just got like New Year's resolutions, TBR list, master to-do list, wish list, which I haven't put anything on, which I need to, and I've also added a garden journal, which I think will need quite a lot of space actually for like when I'm growing my seeds and stuff. So yeah, just I feel more organized, I guess, in this one this year than I did. Obviously last year it was my first year in a Hobonichi weeks, and I just felt a little bit out of my depth, whereas this year I feel like I know what I'm doing with it and what I want to do with it. So that's a nice feeling, I have to say. Just take a sip. I'm currently drinking this green juice because I'm trying to stay away from all the germs that are out everywhere at the moment. I could definitely do without catching anything, and it's setting off a flare of fibromyalgia. Okay, so yeah, very basic, I guess. I really wanted to, I've got loads and loads of like individual stickers at the moment, and I wanted to kind of plaster this in them and like everything. And I did quite a big buy on Etsy from all these different shops, and I wanted to do like my Commonplace and sticker everything, and I've just sort of calmed myself down a little bit because I've realized that I don't want to do that. Like even this, I haven't stuck it in, I've just like popped it in there. I thought it went beautifully with the cover, but I don't know, I think I just want to make sure this time and just go slowly rather than put loads of stickers everywhere and then regret it or just not enjoy it as much. So this is going to be, all of it is going to be very much a work in progress. So yeah, I think I'm enjoying the taking it slow portion. This is actually filthy and needs a wipe down, but it's good, it shows it's being used, I guess. So next is my Commonplace, and again, like this is what I mean, it's very, very bare. I got some beautiful like washi tape and stickers and things that it's like a cabinet of curiosity type stickers. Let me see if I can get to any quickly. Let's see here. So like these these, and I think these are the ones. This is from the Naturalist Guild, and I think that that's what I'm going to use for this, but we'll see. I'm not 100% on that, so again, I just want to take it slow so that I can just really enjoy it and not feel like I've rushed it for the sake of it. I'm actually really loving this Commonplace book. I think this is my absolute favourite that I've used so far. I was previously in this one. So this is a Traveller's Company grid, I think it was. Yeah, Traveller's Company grid. And, you know, it was nice. I don't dislike it, but I just love this. I think the paper, although it's the same company technically, the paper in this is just, using this with my TWSBI pen, it just glides beautifully and I love it. So here what I've done is I've got my key, which actually I need to add on to because I've added on to the other one. So you've got the space for the key in the front. These, I got some little star stickers because it's not really like a book review, but if I've got a book, for example, let me show you. So just quickly, you also get the index, so every single page number is on here and you can write down what's on each one, so you can just flip to it, which I love. And then yeah, so if I've got a book where I've got a lot of things, I'm trying to just save the books, like this basically. So I've got these that I need to add into it, and I've got loads of like quotes and things that I want to add, some thoughts that I want to write down. These are just highlighted in this one, but I just so I save them here on my desk, and then I write it all in one go once I've finished the book. So there's like a little pile of books there waiting for me to put down in here. But this was the notebook that I spoke about in my commonplacing video, and I just have the little stars because I think that's nice to put next to it. It's not a book review, but I kind of have reviewed it next to it just in stars. I don't even talk about whether or not I liked it. So yeah, then I just add what I need to write, and I've got my little stickers. Through this, I've also put down the ones where this is my thoughts, so like my input, and I also have little like like wild something is absolute. Oh yeah, this is on rural beats where sergeants were scarce, constables instead had to obtain the necessary counter signature at the door of a village's most respectable family. So I just put this wild. This is talking about notebooks that were used by police officers when they were first used, and it was more initially they were used as a way to keep an eye on the officers and make sure that they were completing their rounds. So they, at the end, if there wasn't a sergeant in the area, they would have to go to the most respectable village's family and have them sign off on the fact that they'd done their rounds, which I just think is wild. But yeah, so I'll put the odd bit of that and not sticker it, but if I've got an actual proper thought, then I do sticker it. Yeah, I had a lot to write about that. Then we've got some other bits like the Hague, shelter and shorthand, so I just added in a picture of that rather than having to copy it out. The Kentler experiment, which if you are, actually I might cover that because there's some words in here that may not be enjoyed by people, but if you have a weak stomach, don't look it up. But I heard about it and then I just had to write about it because it will relate to some of the research that I do for my degree, potentially. So I've written it down because honestly those things shouldn't be forgotten anyway, I don't think. But yeah, it's pretty horrendous. Then I've got some poetry and talk about suffragettes and quotes by Joan Didion, just loads of different things. But yeah, this this grid is absolutely tiny. So you can see in some of this, I've just written really small. And then in other bits, like here, like these quotes, I wanted them to stand out a bit more, so I've just used every other line. Gosh, my brain isn't working today. I don't think it ever is. And then yes, you have the bookmark for the key, so I've added a couple on here. I think I'll be changing this up in my next book. I've actually got a few more of these waiting for me because I enjoy it so much. But yeah, I think I'll be changing that up because I'm gradually sort of moving to a different way of working in my brain. And this is just the dots that I use, the Stationery dots. I got this little pocket just on Amazon. It's like a little card pocket, and for the books, like I knew I was going to have lots from these, so they print out from Stacey, honestly. So it would usually be this size that my Canon Zoe mini printer prints out, so this big, but you can do it as a collage, so you can print out 4. So one of these was this one, and then I'll put the rest in the pocket at the front, knowing that I will be using these, and then I've already got it there waiting for me, so that's perfect. That's all for the Commonplace. I don't really, like I said, the only thing that will probably change is my key. I'm not sure how much it will change. I do have space this side, so I may just redo it here, but we'll see. I think that's just something about like evolving and growing, and like I said, I'm going to decorate the cover because it is a bit plain, but I just wanted to live in it a bit just to kind of get a feel of it first, if that makes sense. And next is, we'll do this one, is my, what I call my gratitudes and glimmers journal. So this is I don't actually know if I told you what this was, did I? This is a Midori Commonplace book, and I got it from Miso Paper, and it comes in beige, or I want to say beige or grey, I think. So that's what that is. This is a Hobonichi A6 Techo, so it's an original, and I just got some stickers. This is a little postcard that I've stuck on the front, and I've got this in a small Midori plastic cover, and then I just printed this out on my Cricut. I've got a Cricut Joy. Very, very simple. So gratitude and glimmers, so I'm focusing heavily on the good things this year, hopefully. That's the plan. And so for me, it's gratitude. Glimmers are just like nice moments that I want to remember, like something like a nice chat with a neighbour or something like that, someone doing something nice, or me doing something nice, you know. So I'm not really using this. I may start to, but I'm not really using it at the moment. This is like a little, this is turning the page to a new year, but I've just used this side as a kind of title page, if you like, with some little grateful stickers from, oh, I can't remember the brand, but this is I got it from, it's a pet tape from Miso Paper. Again, I'll try and link it. So my January page will be something that I go back on to reflect. So I'm going to fill out January, and then I'm going to go back and write down my favourite gratitudes and glimmers from the month. And yeah, some of the things I'm stickering, some of the things like this was a particularly nice day and some really nice things happened, and we went to the beach, so I just wanted to put some pictures in just as a little memory. But for the most part, like, some are better than others. Like this day I was in bed all day, so there wasn't much to write. I was grateful for the rest. Other days I have more, and I'm keeping it fairly plain. I'm doing some stickers, and yeah, so this is again from, I think this one was from HR Handmade. Again reminds me of Metamorphosis. It reminds me to remember that I might be in the gooey phase, but that I can metamorphose. Anyway, so yes, very much enjoying this. I have this next to my bed at night, and this just makes me happy. So very simple. If I have time to write my gratitudes and do some stickers, then I do, but otherwise I'm not too worried about making it particularly decorative. It's more about what it means to me. Okay, so this one I have had to get out because I realise I don't use it that often. This is not a daily use. This is my memories book. The cover is the black A6 cover from Hobonichi with, I can't remember the name of this artist. It's the Beautiful Season cover on cover with the yarn and things like that. I'll link it if I remember, but yeah, this is I never remember the artist for this. I do apologise. So this is the A6 Hobonichi Day Free, and this is just a suffragette postcard, a Coffee Monster sticker, and can't remember where I got this one from. I'll link it. It's an Etsy one. I'm not really using the monthlies, but I start off with my goals, so I've given myself at least 3 for each. I have got space for more, but it's going to be at least 3 each month. Here was going to be my vision board, but I have it over here and on my board in A4, and I tried to print it in A6, and my printer is just, I don't know what's going on with it at the moment. So I'm either going to, if I can get it fixed, I'll put it in there, but if not, then I'll just recreate it with my own stickers and things like that. So you've seen a lot of this in previous videos, so I'm not going to go too crazy, but this is my memories journal, where like if I particularly loved a film, or if we went out on a nice walk, or like when I went for a seed talk event, just things like that. I've put Christmas in, put in a nice little day out. We went to it's quite close to us. It's like a shopping village in an old watermill. Went there, that was a lovely day. Christmas, and keep pictures of the boys. That's my favourite one from Christmas, my gorgeous boy Logan. Then we went to the Panto, beach day, you know, just things I like to remember, but I think that's why it was over there actually, and I forgot about it because it's not an everyday use, it's just like a memory keeping. Then we have this, which is my morning pages. I've swapped into this moleskin. I'm not going to go through it because it's private, and I've only just started writing in it the last couple of days, but already I'm really enjoying writing in this. I enjoy this much more than the other one I was in. So yeah, highly recommend. I actually bought this because it fits in my Paper Republic, and so like if we're going on holiday or whatever, I can pop it in here, because I could take out my little Harry's notes bit and pop this in instead, and I think that'll be really good, really handy. Then moving on to my Paper Republic, my beloved. The only new thing on this, oh no, I've got a couple of new things. So I've got this gorgeous little charm, which again is from the HR Handmade lady. I've put some of these Travelers Company brass, what do they call them? They're here, one sec. Brass index clips. So I've put some of those in here. So just to kind of make note of what they are. Thought they look quite cute. Again, this is my journal, so I'm not, this is another thing from that HR handmade. How gorgeous is that? So I'm using that as a bookmark in my journal at the moment. And yeah, nothing really. I'm keeping this very much the same because it works. Just adding some nice little bits and bobs. So for the most part, they're like my dailies. I have started another like a Stationery book, which I'm not going to show yet. I just want to have a little play with it, just to play with some layouts and things. I'm not getting the same satisfaction with layouts anymore from the smaller, like the A6 versions. So I already had an A5 Stationery, so I'm just having a little play with that at the moment. The only other thing that I'm using fairly regularly is my Travelers Standard, and I'm using this, I'm sure I've shown you guys before, but I'm using this as like my Paris planner, because we're off to Paris soon, my son and I, which is actually, that's why I got this out, because I'm going to use these as little tabs, so that's why I wanted to put that in here. There we go. So yeah, when I find the places, I've been going through this with him now and again, and we've picked out a few places, but now I want to tab them because I haven't been doing that. But I think that's such a lovely idea that I came up with, even if I do say so myself, that this pocket rough guide fits so nicely in here along with my little book, because this has like the metro map in it, it has like a basic map, and then it also has a full pull-out map, so that if I for some reason have run out of battery or whatever, that will be really handy to have on me when we're in Paris. And then I'm not going to go through all this, like it's just packing list and places to go, so I've been writing them down, and then the rest of it I'm going to use as like a travel journal. So we've got a little while before we go, so I haven't written a huge amount, although, oh, there's a little sticker there. I do need to get on that because we're going in March, and it's felt like a really long way away for a long time, and now I think it's going to be one of those things that creeps up on us. But yeah, so that little guide fits in there so beautifully. I just love it. I think that's great. So yeah, that's really the only other thing that I'm using at the moment. And that's kind of like where I'm at with it. I sort of morning journal in this, and I reflective journal in this one, and then I'm commonplacing and all of that. Oh, I guess I could show you. I had a little splurge in TK Maxx, no, HomeSense the other day, and I bought a few new pieces. I got this moleskin, which is like a small white one, which is a grid, and you know, these fit beautifully in here as well, so maybe that can be a refill for that, I'm not sure, but I love these anyway. These always get used. So this one was, I want to say this was actually I took the wrapping off to have a look inside, but I think this was actually quite expensive for what I usually pay. This was $6.99 I think, and I usually only pay about $3.99, so just to be aware. I don't know if they've changed the pricing. I saw this, loved it. It was like £2.50. It was in like the sale part. And this is a moleskin chapters collection. I've not seen it before. It just says organize your ideas, and it's literally set out in chapters. So you've got 6 chapters, and then at the back it gives you space for like, I guess, the chapter titles. Has a little to-do bit in the back as well, which is cute. But yeah, it lays flat as well. Now, I have absolutely no idea what I'm going to use that for, but it's one of those that can fit in most of my like my leather journals, but also, I don't know, I just thought it was really cute and it feels nice. I don't love the colour, but it feels nice. Then I purchased these. They had loads of Filofaxes, and they had like the genuine leather ones. They had Saffianos, they had what was the other one? There was another one that was leather as well, but actually the colours were not for me. This one is the Finsbury in slate grey, and it was £9.99, and this is personal size. And I do actually have an old Kiki K personal size that I don't love the colour of right now, but the inserts will easily go into this. Oh, that's a bit messed up, never mind. But yeah, really pleased with that actually for £10. No idea what I'm using it for yet, but really enjoyed the look of it and the feel of it. The pebbled leather, I'm not sure that it's genuine leather actually, to be honest. I don't know if it says. Oh yeah, it is real leather. So yeah, I thought that was an absolute steal. I couldn't leave it there, and I'll definitely get use out of it for something. So I got this, and then so all over the Christmas period I was absolutely desperate for a red, like basically I think I wanted to make a red one of these, and I couldn't find the red leather for it that I wanted, so I ended up getting this one, which is absolutely fine. Love this. But then I saw this when I was in HomeSense. It's the Domino Organizer pocket size, and oh my goodness, I kind of want to, this was £10 as well. I want to turn this into a little Christmas planner. I think that would be adorable. And actually kind of perfect if I want to start planning a bit earlier. And it's got like the addresses for cards and things. I've got lists for to-do lists, other bits that I can maybe even put memories in. So yeah, I think what this will be is my Christmas planner. I may use it for other things as well, because I actually really enjoy this red cover. But yeah, I thought that was such a bargain. £10 each for those. I'm never sure about these. Do you know what? I'm not that up to date on pricing for Filofax, but this says it was meant to be £98, and this one says it was meant to be £35. Now I can believe that one, but I'm not sure about, maybe because it is real leather. I don't know. But yeah, I thought that was a bargain either way. So yeah, that was part of my little haul I got the other day. And that's it, I think, for today. I think I'll leave you there. I'm going to sit here and update my Commonplace, I think. Just have a little Commonplace session, maybe a little sticker session. Something I did actually want to ask you guys. What do you do with all your, I mean, do you even have any? But I have so many postcards. I kind of collect them. I need to be careful taking that out of there. And currently I'm keeping them in this Galen leather pouch that came with one of my purchases. And some of them are like the freebie ones, some of them I've purchased. And I used to have some of them up on my notice board, but it's not really that vibe at the moment. But yeah, I have some really lovely ones. And I've used some of them in the front of my books and that, but I don't know whether to like, I don't know whether to maybe use, would they fit in here? Because I do have, yeah, maybe I could put them in something like that, where I've got so many, and I've got a a hole punch that I can use. But yeah, I've got so many, and I would actually like to kind of see them more often, but they're all just sitting there not doing much at the moment, which I feel like is a shame. So if you have any ideas of what you guys do with them, maybe I could rotate them out as bookmarks or whatever, then please do let me know. Oh, there's even more. Blimey. I love these ones from Miso Paper, they're so cute. I actually do have a lot of those. I need to go through them. Actually, one last thing that I do use, oh, it's really mucky because it's just used all the time. One thing I am using every day that I kind of forget about is this, which is my reading journal thing. This is like I think this is vegan leather from 1066 Craft and Sew on Etsy, and I got this because it's like a really big thick one, and I keep like my little reading journal, and if I'm reading a physical book I generally keep it in here. It can actually fit a few. This is another one that I'm reading, and it could even fit more than that. It's crazy. And I keep like my everlasting pencil thing, some highlighters, some bookmarks, some post-its, that kind of thing, some little tabs. I actually took these out, but I use these tabs and these tabs as well. So I keep it all together, and I can also fit my Kindle in here, but my Kindle's out at the moment because I was showing my son something. But yeah, it keeps it all together, which I really like. But as you can see, I haven't been reading these. And I think at the moment, I don't know about you guys, but I find it really, really hard to read books when like physical books, when I'm stressed or depressed or anxious or whatever. And so I tend to listen to my books. So I'll listen to podcasts and audiobooks instead, generally. Which is what I'm doing at the moment. But I think at the moment, with the way the world is, like I'm someone who, I think they call it an empath, but I physically feel when things are happening in the world. Like it affects my sleep. I'm not sleeping at all. Like some days till 5 a.m. and then I'm up again at 7. And I am someone who, whether I like it or not, and it's generally not, I often take on the pain of the world, or I worry about things. And I think probably many of us are worried about what's going on in the world at the moment, politically and things like that. So for me, I really struggle with reading. I struggle with posting, actually. That's something I should probably address. I'm not posting much on Instagram, and I'll be honest, it's because I find it so hard to post what I want to post, which is positive or light-hearted things, when there's just so many awful things going on in the world. But I have convinced myself the last day or so that actually we all need an escape, because I'm sitting there scrolling, but then I'm not replying to messages and I'm not posting because of how I feel. So maybe I've decided that I think I just need to be part of the posting, the escapism for a bit. Yes, so that's why this is, I kind of almost forgot about it, because I'm actually not reading my physical books at the moment. I'm listening to audiobooks. So I'm listening to, I can't remember, it's a biography of a woman who was a nurse in like the 70s. So yes, that is one of the things that I would typically be using daily, but I really struggle to focus. I will say actually that the poetry book, I am going to give it more of a go, because I can just read one. I've actually read a few of these, but I haven't made any notes, so I'm going to go back and make my notes. This is Jessica Jocelyn, and I've got all 4 of her books, and they are stunning. They're beautiful poetry and really speak to me, so I think I'm going to do that, and then I don't have to stress too much about remembering what I've read or whatever, and keeping up to date with the book as I go along. Yeah, so that's that, and that's it for today, guys. Thank you for listening to my ramblings, if you've got this far, and I will love to see you all again next week. I don't know what it will be next week yet, but I'm sure we'll think of something. If you do want me to post something or do a video about something specifically, then just let me know in the comments. I'm always happy to take suggestions. And yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful week. If there is, I know I do have some subscribers from California as it goes, and I'm just sending so much love. I just hope that you guys aren't affected too much by it, by the wildfires, and I will see you all again next week. Take care. Bye.